Have you ever wondered why school buses are yellow and not any other color? It's a question that has sparked curiosity in many minds. And it's not as simple as it seems. From the bustling streets of New York to the tranquil towns of the Midwest, the sight of a bright yellow school bus is a common one. This shiny beacon of yellow isn't just a random choice. You see, there's a fascinating tale behind this color selection, a tale that spans across decades and continents. A yellow school bus is not just a mode of transport, but a symbol etched in our collective consciousness. The ubiquity of this bright hue across different regions and cultures is a testament to its significance. So, why yellow? What's the story behind this sunny shade? Why not red, blue, or green? Well, there's more to it than meets the eye. Stick around as we delve into the history and reasoning behind the yellow school bus phenomenon. The story of the yellow school bus dates back to the early 1930s. While school buses had been used for decades prior, there was no standard color for them. They came in a myriad of hues, from red to green to blue, depending on the school district's preference. However, this started to change in the year 1939. In this year, transportation officials from each of the 48 states of the United States convened at a conference. Their mission? To standardize the color of school buses across the country. This conference was a seminal moment in the history of school buses, as it marked the beginning of a uniform, recognizable color for these vehicles. The delegates at the conference didn't just randomly select yellow. Their choice was intentional, deliberate, and backed by a fair amount of thought. They wanted a color that would be instantly recognizable and could be seen from a distance. So the big question remains, why yellow? Let's unveil the mystery. Turns out the choice of yellow for school buses is not just a random decision, but one backed by science. Delving into the world of color theory, yellow sits near the top of the visible spectrum, making it the most noticeable color to the human eye. Its high visibility makes it easier to spot from a distance. But why does this matter when it comes to school buses, you may ask? Think about those early morning hours when children are waiting for the bus, or the late evenings when they're returning home. The sun is either just rising or setting, and visibility can be challenging. A yellow bus, however, stands out, cutting through the dim light, ensuring it's seen by all. Safety was the primary concern when this color was chosen. It was all about making sure that the bus was as conspicuous as possible to reduce the chances of accidents. So the next time you see a school bus, you'll know it's not just a color, but a safety measure. So, to answer the burning question, why are school buses yellow? We've unearthed some fascinating facts in our journey today. We delved into history, tracing the origin of the iconic yellow school bus, and discovered that it all began at a conference in 1939. We found that the color, officially known as National School Bus Glossy Yellow, was not a random choice. It was a deliberate, thoughtful decision driven by an understanding of human perception and safety. This specific shade of yellow is highly visible in the dim light of early morning and late afternoon when buses usually operate. It stands out sharply in the peripheral vision, allowing other drivers on the road to spot it easily, thus ensuring the safety of its precious cargo, our children. Now, every time you see a school bus, you'll not just see a color, but a thoughtful decision made decades ago with safety in mind.